this mission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Sanders. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action, Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs, they're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 21-yard line.
Another try following the sack. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second and 3 now. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pacheco. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First down, here's Dak. That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Now Prescott. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first is Prescott. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing again is Dak. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Dak throwing again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Third down, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Dak off the play fake. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. That throw finds Pickens. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Get some space around midfield. Juke the defender. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Receiver in motion, headed right. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Touchdown, Dallas! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. They send a man in motion. They give to Pacheco to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's got him, that's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Motioning left is their running back. First down throw, Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've got first down from the 31. Running back sent in motion. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 6. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Pacheco does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Only a yard that time, and now it's second and goal from the 1. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs looking for a score before halftime. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run with Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Chiefs get some late points and the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Stacked to the air here. Finds Sanders. Has some daylight through the 40. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First and 10, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. From the gun is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Mahomes on first and 10. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Throw on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action, Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Prescott here from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
He fires. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Everyone spends time in that locker room, Kate. Offensively, defensively, rewriting your scripts, putting your adjustments and plans together for the second half. Special teams, guys, well, that's exactly how they wanted to start this second half, with an explosion and setting their offense up for success.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Kansas City. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Man, Brock saw his versatility in back-to-back plays, switching things up. This time he runs it in himself to add 2 to that touchdown strike.
It is so deflating to a defense, so tough to defend a quarterback that first beats you with his arms, and then he puts those 2, as he said, on with his legs. This dude is a true dual-threat difference maker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A poor return there. He only gets to the 15 before he's tackled. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And they pick him off again! Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ferguson's got it, complete. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on first is Prescott. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Dak now from the gun. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. Gets this to Sanders. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Dak throwing again. He's going to push one deep down. Intercepted in the end zone.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's Pacheco again. Jukes one defender. Crosses the 35. Still got more room. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down throw, Mahomes. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Mahomes hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. He gets 6 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. So we're through 3 here. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. They'll come up 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing again is Dak. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Dak. Finds Sanders. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, Prescott. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Cowboys.